No. Hellowdy and welcome, ladies and gents. Hoofed, hoofed, hoofed. Yep, I managed. I managed to make it. Yep. Sorry I'm late, but oh well. It is how it is. Just dinner win tonight with me, and yeah, put me into the food coma. Oh well, life, life. Hello, Mr. Christian. Welcome. Uh, why it isn't showing? Oh yeah, it does show. Okay, this one isn't like okay, delayed. Oh well, I know. Now I know what's going on. Hello, Mr. Electronic. Welcome, sir. Hello, Mr. Steve. Welcome. Hello, Mr. Lover. What did you say? Sorry. That's a lot of beer. Where? No, this one. Yeah, there's few left. I get it like last weekend. So there's still something left. Also, I think I can use some of it tonight. Few of them. Anyway, ladies and gents, as far I come so late, and yeah, it is like quarter to midnight. So I believe I'm gonna skip the scrap part and I just shoot the link for the audience. If you feel you can jump in, and we're gonna have like a little beer chat. I guess I thought that's gonna be a good idea instead of just shooting the post and doing nothing. Yeah, I got like good. Wait, 8, 9, 11, 9, 10, 11. So that's giving me like 3 hours of nap. So I may have like a little time to have like little beer chat with you guys. Yeah, let me quickly boom, boom, and boom. Yes, I did do it. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Yeah, my brain ain't woke up still. But oh well, it will in few minutes, I guess, I hope. Otherwise, I just put myself into another coma with the beer. Hello to Mr. Ian. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, that was yesterday. Damn stinkers. So I'm just gonna wait until someone show up because yeah. No, not water. That was the beer time. Beer o'clock. Oh, come on. Uh-oh, ladies and gents, trouble coming. I do see first person, first face down there in the basement. That's mean. We're gonna play. We're gonna skip the game. Or no, we're gonna play the game. Why not? It is Saturday, so let's play the game. Ladies and gentlemen, good work on the stairs. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the first letter of the name of the face who I see in the basement, it is V. V like Vincent. Yay, I find out another name with V, starting with the V. Uh, George Soros. No. Point for Ian. Ladies and gents, let's welcome Mr. Vern. Boom. hellowdy, mister. Welcome. Why you got no audio? It's my fault or not my fault? Hellowdy, Miss Stormy. Hellowdy, Dan.
Hello?
No, yeah. Now I can hear something.
All
So
right.
rats running around. What? What the fuck going on here? Oh no, it's Vern. Oh, that's you, buddy. Hellowdy, sir.
Oh, it's the fire going, probably.
Hey, that's a good noise. I like that sound.
Hello, everybody. Ian, Electronic, Stormy, Loafer.
Okie dokie, Stormy. So take care about yourself, get your rest, and do whatever you need to do. Thank you for stopping by. I almost didn't make that live, so yeah, I really appreciate you stop by.
Steel is real. I have a drink somewhere.
Yeah, if you feel like, why not? In the fridge. Okay, so I'm gonna crack open. So, ladies and gents, cheers for the good chat, for the good stream, for the good time.
I got some coffee, some Baileys.
Irish coffee. Okay. With Baileys. Okay. Yeah. Your beverage, your choice. Cheers.
Cheers.
I have a brandy. Okay. Sound good? There was some time ago, I just testing out the Irish coffee. Actually, I just take it to another level, and I did make myself decomposited Irish coffee. So I got like a cup of coffee on one side and glass of whiskey on the next side, and then I check out which way is better, which is supposed to sip first, coffee or whiskey, or opposite. And believe me or not, both ways it tastes awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was strange that you didn't post that you weren't streaming today.
I just dropped the one post, but yeah, later on I felt bad about it, and yeah, I just slept over the time as I supposed to stream. Yeah, you know, I sit down on the sofa a little bit after dinner for like 15 minutes relax, and that 15 minutes turn into like 3 hours. Then I woke up and look at the watch and say, "Oh fuck." Oh well.
I probably would have stayed in bed.
I was on the sofa, so I still got to come here and shut down everything. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Okie dokie, electronic. No problemo.
I think he lives next door. He lives next door to a beer store.
Anyway, don't sleep on the snow if you got some. Hello, welcome.
Cheers,
Gary,
Gary.
come in. Welcome. Good to meet you. A new name for me. Thank you very much. Yeah, it woke me up a little bit as I going here because it's like -8 or something. Chilly.
Is it?
Chilly outside.
It's kind of nice here today.
The whole week was on the minus, not like crazy, but under zero. So scraping snow whole week. Oof, not fun.
We're up to 4.
Nice, not bad.
Supposed to be 7 on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's supposed to last until Wednesday as well. After all, supposed to be above zero, so it will be fine. But actually, when the snow comes last week, I put out the bird food, like those little bowl full of fat and seeds. So I got like little stand of the iron for my planters, right? The crate, iron crate for my planters at the backside, so the plant can go on it. So I just stick those balls on top of those wires, and holy crap, holy, those birds getting crazy out there. It's
You
nice to
feed
look at.
you feed fat to the birds?
Hmm? Yeah, even I got like piece of bacon, and I cut the skin away where there is like right now I cut it a little bit thicker just for the birds, and just hang that little piece of skin, and they love it. It's not the snow, it's the ice day after. Okay, yeah, the ice. I realized that, lover. The ice is when the snow fall on the sidewalk and people walk on it, and they stamp it. It's quite hard to clean up later on. That's freaking. I can feel that in every muscle of my body at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I start like at 7, it's gonna take me to 11 to clean up all the spots. So half day snow scraping or ice scraping. Dang, that's not a nice work. Even I got like minus something outside, then I sweating like hell. I haven't got any videos on my channel yet. I'm thinking about doing lives. Okay, why not? That is good fun, Gary. I would say.
I think you need like 50 subscribers to do lives, do you?
Okay, I don't know. No,
Something.
yeah, actually, yeah, it was something.
Do you do scrapping, Gary?
Yeah, what are you trying to do lives about? Just chatting or some specialized
This
streams?
channel is a good time.
Is there
This
any info about on his channel?
says this channel is for like-minded people who have a good time, chill, get your mind right,
Hmm,
listen to some great music.
that may be an issue with music.
He has 45 subscribers, so
Okay, so he's close.
I'll give him one. Now he should have 46.
Okay.
4 more, and you can go live, I think.
Yeah, for chatting, sure, no problemo. With music, could be like little issue with the copyrights. Plenty peeps get like plenty strikes about the playing some music. Otherwise, you will list the owner of the material, like each and every band you playing on your description. Then you can basically stream it as a quote flow. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, and that's gonna be like a lot of job and work to list each and everyone on the description, even before you play it. But yeah, for chatting, good luck. Why not? Should be fun. Actually, tonight's stream is like just chatting. Normally, it is like 1 hour scrap show, and later on is like little chat and beer. But yeah, as I said, I slept over. Lives happen.
It's warm in here.
But still, we got like 8 peeps in the chat, so that's not bad. Not bad, I would say. So you get hot. Uh-oh, Steve got a guest. A new picture on the I know that the guy from somewhere. I don't know where. Okay.
Yeah, cheers, Gary. No worries.
You finished what? What? You finished stairs yet? Best fixing for timber to wood, sparks, torque, head screws. I'm not really sure what screws you talk about. I got to Google it. Timber to bricks. Okay, I get it now. No, you mean those buggers? I did use. Wait, they're still probably laying there still.
Right on, Gary. Take it easy, man. We're here every Saturday, usually. Hanging out.
I got those buggers, Fluffer. They are good.
Oh, yeah.
You just drill like 6 mil hole for it in the concrete or bricks or whatever you want to put it in, and yeah, just screw it on. I use them for like mounting stuff on the walls and that kind of stuff. I use them for mounting windows as well, and that's basically what I use them for. Got to go cook some lunch later also. Okay, enjoy your meal and good luck. They made actually second generation of that screwies because they got like first, actually not first, last 3 centimeter or something like that, or 4 centimeter movable thread, what can move only one way. So as you're screwing on, the thread going together with the screw, but later on, as you want to lift the thing what you screw on or move it, you got to unscrew it. So actually, wait, give me one screw. I have it somewhere upstairs, but I don't want to go after it. So basically, the last piece of the thread, let's say here, it is movable and it's turning together as you're screw to the material. It's going together with the screwy. After all, you got the chance to lift or adjust the stuff you screwed on, because this thingy stopped moving when you unscrewing, and as you're unscrewing, the whole thing is just moving up or down. So they used to be like for adjusting stuff. They kind of cool as well. Crazy expensive, but yeah, useful, especially on the roof job or floor straightening up job. They are very nice to have.
Did you see my Facebook post the other day?
Facebook post?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I did a pickup of wire.
Facebook. New one earlier on. Vern give a comment to post of car case the Marcus. That was 1 day ago. See more. Why I cannot rewind it? Oh, 1 week ago. That's way too far. Right? 1 week, 6 days. I don't need. No, I don't see it. I don't have it.
Oh.
Even.
I started a new page with my YouTube name on it.
Maybe that's why. That's maybe the reason I couldn't see it.
Let me see if I can find you. Oh, I am following you.
Yeah, exactly, Loper.
Mm-hmm.
Very useful, I would say, in certain conditions or circumstances. What's wrong with this game?
Back with beer. Let's party.
Let's party. Yay, we hit midnight. New day. Cheers.
Click the link if you want to party.
No, yeah, I see it.
Anyway, I got a pile of this wire. It's three strands with the ground.
Okay.
But they're twisted.
No. Okay.
So it's kind of annoying to try and get this jacket off. I'm not sure the best way to get this jacket off.
Ask Ian. He's gonna tell you now. No, you do it this way. Okay.
So I've been cutting them short. So I can pull it off, but there's got to be a better way.
I bet so.
It's just because the wires are twisted, you can't really run a knife down it nicely, you know?
You got to twist it together as you're pulling. Like put the knife from the top, like the tip of it, and then pull it and twist it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like easy, but probably it's not that easy as it sounds.
Maybe with short lengths, but I got a pile of it, you know.
I see the page. I see amount of wire you get. Dang. That's decent amount, I would say.
Look at it.
Big Lower Copper Marketplace score today. Okay, how much did you pay for it?
100.
Okay.
$100.
$100.
So what's that in
About
kroners?
700 kroner. Somewhere there.
But so there's like, I don't know, a lot of copper there.
Did you measure? like Ian does? Like how many meters you got to put for 1 kilo?
No. Well, the funny thing is, I was sitting here and I was trying to make an extension cord for my welder,
Yeah.
and I was going through my stuff trying to find the parts,
Mm-hmm.
and I was about to go up in the attic and look around up there for some wire, and I was like, "Fuck up! I'm gonna have a look on Marketplace just randomly, not even looking for anything."
Mm-hmm.
And the thing popped up, that pile of wire, and I was like, "Holy crap, that's perfect."
Yeah. The solid wire, it's not that good for the extension cord, but
Oh, but there's this too.
this black one look like elastic. There's also quite decent amount of it.
Yeah, the black one.
Mm-hmm.
There was this is 10 gauge, so it's 30 amp cable.
So that's 6 mils somewhere there.
Four conductors.
Okay.
Four conductors,
4 mil. Yeah.
all rated for 30 amps. So
Not bad. There you go.
and it came with a bunch of connectors and stuff. But there was 300 feet of it there, one length, which is
That's way more than probably you need, right?
yeah, times. No, how do you do that? 300 divided by 3.28. Yeah, 90 meters.
Dang. That's all.
All one length.
It's almost too cool to cut in smaller pieces.
Yeah, well, I just cut off. I just cut off enough that I need it for my extension cord.
And now you can actually sell the rest for the $100.
Oh man, you could. That thing's probably worth $1,000.
Yeah, if it's not overheated or something like that. But
No,
yeah.
it's in good shape. It's in good shape. But it came with the pluggy that I needed,
Okay.
and then I had this one for my welder, but it came with the matching one for this.
Sweet.
So I took the one that was in here and put it on the wall. So now I can plug in on the wall, and then I just put the connector that I need for my welder. So
yeah, really cool. So that's scar, an awesome scar.
yeah, it's Southwire cord. From 2019. So it's not even very old.
That's a baby, youngster. But anyway, even if it's old, so there's nothing wrong as far insulation. It's not cracking, not breaking. It's nothing wrong with it. Nice.
You know what it was? Because there was two huge electrical panels.
Yeah, I saw on the picture. That's fuse panels, right? Have you tried to take the fuse apart or not yet? There will be like a decent amount of copper in those buggers.
I took all the panels apart.
There could be also some silver in those fuses. I'm not sure if I never have that kind. I don't think so, at least.
I got a whole box of them. But,
Okay. So if you take them all apart, you're gonna have some silver to melt.
But my brother-in-law is an electrician, and he said if I put these on eBay, they would definitely sell because they're the bolt-on style,
Okay.
so they're pretty desirable for.
They are quite expensive in here as well, but not so many people want to buy the used one. But yeah, why not to try? If you can make money out of them without touching them, so why not?
He says he figures they'd sell no problem, so I think I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Even if they're like $20 each, you know.
Come on, it's more than what you can have like out of the silver out of it, or copper, maybe if you're lucky.
It's like $60 new for this one.
Okay.
So if I threw it on there for 20, then it'd probably sell. And these aren't very old either. I mean, it's 2009.
No,
So not too bad.
they serve a while, but it's quite hard to kill that little bugger when it's just working. When he's like shorted like 1,000,000 times, then of course it's gonna get broken. But otherwise, should be fine.
But yeah, so I got a ton of that cable, but it's just super annoying trying to get the white jacket off the outside of it, you know.
You have to design a better wire stripper.
Yeah, or I mean, if I live close to electronic scrapper, I just bring it over and he can run it through his machine, you know, the shredder.
Oh yeah, we speak about his machine at some point. So electronic, will your machine take that gauge of wire?
It's all 14 gauge. 14 gauge, so that's our 15 amp wire. So
that's 1.5 mils, I guess.
So it's all three conductors with a ground, right? So
yeah, 3-phase and the ground.
Yeah.
We got one extra. We also got like how we call it? Those 3-phase, neutral, and the ground. Yeah.
This is common over here because we use a lot of most households and stuff use 110 over here. But
okay.
you have two phases you have two different phases coming into the panel box. So if you hook up the two wires, you can get 240 volts.
Yeah.
But if you only hook up one, then you get 120.
Yeah.
And then so what people do over here is they'll put one in one breaker, the black in a breaker, and the red in a breaker, and then the white becomes a common. So because they're on opposite waves.
Yeah, you got two phases.
You could have 15 amps going through here and 15 amps going through here, and still only 15 amps coming back through the neutral because they're. So that's what they had done in all these breakers. That's why they're doubled together.
Mm-hmm.
So
we used to get doubled or 4 pieces.
This is a single double.
Mm.
So you'd end up with you got two 15 amp circuits, and they share the ground and they share the to neutral.
Okay. Yeah, we used to have like neutral or phase, mainly meant for stranded wire. Okay, electronics machine. So
Yeah, it's not worth it to strip it. If I was going to sell it, but I'm
so
just stripping it because I want to save it for melting or whatever.
there you have it. That's the thing. What we got.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's actually same deal. But we got like neutral and phase on one, and this one is 6 amps, 6 amp little bugger. So probably for some machine or appliance.
Hmm.
But yeah, we got 5 wires in installation. So
the way this is set up is like this leg would go to one of the rails feeding the whole panel, right? So the two rails coming down the panel, this would be connected to one side and this would be connected to the other side.
yeah, I see that.
Right. And then that's why those two rails, I don't know if they're two different phases, but they're opposite of each other, like out of sync, right?
So they got to be 2 different phases.
So then,
Otherwise,
yeah, I guess I don't really understand what phase means or whatever, but yeah, it would be 2 different phases because
yeah, it's got to be.
so 3-phase is like this, why they're offset, right? It'd be 3 waveforms that are kind of overlapping but offset, and 3-phase.
Correct.
Yeah. That's why you can get like 208 volts out of them or something like that.
380. 318 here. Yeah. Sorry.
Do you have a wire stripper? Yeah, I built a wire stripper the other day. But the wire stripper works awesome, but it has to be singles for it to work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a wire stripper that will handle that weight jacket,
No, yeah. Yesterday, I tell you, I'm gonna show you my wire stripper what I built like long time ago. I actually yesterday bring it here just in case, but yeah, I managed to make stream so I can show it to you. Oh yeah, 2 minutes. There was long time ago. I thought about building the wire stripper, and I got similar idea as you did with those 2 rotors, but I go a little bit further, and I create like a little 3 slots in my machines. Two different kind of wires. Because main what I get is those household installation wire, what is either 1.5 millimeter thick, self conductor, and 2.5 millimeters.
What would that be? 20 amp or 30?
16, I guess. 16 and 32, I believe.
Sorry.
But yeah, then I made like 2 slots on it for two different thickness. And then I thought I could make one for taking the outer shield. And believe me or not, I haven't looked at the YouTube, how the others, I didn't even think about looking at the YouTube. And I just designed it myself. And then I was like, super happy and proud of myself. I designed an awesome tool and I thought I'm going to make million out of it. And later on, I begin to search YouTube how the people make the wire strippers. And I find like million exactly same design like I did. For fuck's sake. But yeah, it is. That was the prototype, the first version of it. There you go.
Okay.
There's like 3 holes, one big and 2 smaller.
Yeah.
And it worked exactly like yours. See, so you are the another guy who make the same basically design. As you can
What
see
did
here,
what
I
did
got like,
you? Where did you get those rollers from?
I made them. So there is 3 like it is heavy. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
uh, this gap here, it's like 2 millimeters between the rollers. This one is like 1 millimeter between the rollers, so like half millimeter less than the self wire. And the third one right there supposed to be for like taking the outer shield.
Oh, so it cuts it. It's got a
Yeah,
cutter. Can you
it is like
make yourself
oh,
bigger?
make myself on the camera. Wait, where is it?
You're only like this big on my screen.
There
There you go.
you go. Up. Something like that.
Yeah, yeah, nice.
I don't know if you can see the. No, yeah, that's how the cutter look like.
Oh, you used just like pillow block bearings.
Yeah.
And what did you cut the shaft from? The the
Um,
rollers, the roller stuff.
Steel, just steel, standard steel.
And did you have to drill it or?
No, I laid on the lathe machine.
Oh, you have a lathe. Okay,
I
yeah,
turn
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I don't have
So
a lathe. That would be very handy for making stuff like that.
and this bugger is like I don't know, 7 kg or something like that. It
That's
is quite
awesome.
heavy.
That's way nicer than mine. But
But yeah, that was
the rollers are not adjustable then?
no, because they
They're
were
free.
designed just for 2 types of wire, right?
Yeah.
1 mil and 2.5 mil. That's why it's not adjustable.
Yeah, no, that's way better. Like one thing what I found with mine is those rotors they're not very hard. So
Oh yeah, they mainly mix like aluminum and something else and steel.
I got a bit of a groove war in them there, you know.
Okay.
And now they have like these ridges, these lines.
Yeah. They are softer. They aluminum.
So when you like now when I first started using it, it used to cut all
Yeah,
the
this.
insulation. But now
Yeah, now we got like little steps.
yeah, it
Okay. Yeah.
so it makes the insulation all like perforated, so you can take it and
Yeah.
you can hear every little like open one of those
Yeah.
mailing
Each
one of
every
those plastic
little
mailers.
groove.
But it works good.
Yeah,
But
for the solid wire it will do. No problemo.
yeah. But I tapped the holes on the back here so I could
Tight it. Yeah.
make make it go wider, right?
Mhm.
So I could fit bigger wire in there or smaller. You can size it right, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then, like I say, I built it flat so it just shoots straight down instead of being stood up. But not that it matters, but
I don't know which way is better, but I don't think it makes so much difference. Maybe with the longer line or longer wire, it will make difference. So it's like I don't know, not tangle or something.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, either I bought later on after I built this one, and I felt that's not enough. So I bought myself one with like those multi inlets, one, and you can do the stranded wires in it as well. It's not that awesome as it look like, but you can do it. But
Yeah.
still, I got to cut like wire up to like 1.5 meter or something, max. I used to go like about 1 meter or something like that, but 1.5 it's still like doable. So either way, the wire is supposed to be like pre-cut somehow. Maybe one day I'm gonna make something like electronic does, those little shredder thingy. I think about it a lot, but yeah, it's a long way from thinking to making. Yeah,
That's
there you go.
a while from so far.
It is something, but
Yeah,
you got it.
there's
You
a
got
bit.
it super short.
I cut it short. Yeah, it's all like that, so I can melt it easily.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
We got. Let's see how much we got. Three 3.7 kg.
not bad. In 3 days,
Eight
a
pounds.
kg and something, kg and something per day.
8 pounds, but
You are not very productive, sir.
no.
2 pounds of copper per day.
No, was it 3? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's 7th of January. You put the post, so we got 11. So even no, yeah, let's say 3 days.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very good.
Oh well.
Well, I spent one day just making the machine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. You know, from the design in the head and then to create the thingy, it's take a little while. Then you find out it's not going as quick as you thought it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Should be easy. Just weld frame, put like 2 rollers, and adjust them, right? Should be like our work, and it turned like 8 hours at least. Maybe not 8, but the whole day of playing around, looking after stuff, and pre-cutting and checking. Yeah, I know that well. I know how it's
Oh,
go.
I had to take apart a bunch of motors just to get the rotors I needed. So
Yeah, there's the extra time as well.
and then a lot of motors I took apart didn't even have bearings; they just had bushings. So I was like, "Damn it!"
Ew. Yeah, that's what's happened when you're looking after some stuff, right?
But I wanted to use this one because it's a nice heavy duty one, but it had 2 different size bearings. So I was like, damn it.
No.
I didn't want to mess around with it.
But this one seems like it got more steel than aluminum.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's much nicer for that.
Maybe on the stripper version 1.2.
I think if I did it again, I would probably use solid steel like you got there. But
Okay.
I've seen a couple of videos where guys use treadmills, those treadmill runners,
Yeah.
and they have maybe
Such a long piece of tubing.
two long rollers in there
Mhm.
that already have the bearings on them. So you just have a long stripper, but
Okay.
then you can cut the little grooves in the shaft because it's.
Mhm. But actually, even without the lathe, you can cut the grooves in those buggers.
Yeah.
All what you need to do just make them turning,
Stick the
and
grinder.
then you grind it. Yeah.
It's the redneck lathe.
Okay.
I gotta get some wood.
Yeah. No worries. Okay, chatters. What's up at your side? Why did the chap slow down? Electronic, what are you doing? You went for the beer. Why not? Why don't you jump in and have beer together with us? I found your. Of course, the old tech knew this. Fascinating. Yes, you can do it, Lover. No worries. Just little will and yeah, and patience. You can do it too.
I find your technical. Oh,
Yeah, I telling to him it's not that hard. It's like all about the will or need.
yeah. I need to find a better way to get this stuff off.
You know, until you got time to doing it like that, so that's fine. But
Otherwise, it's going to be sitting on my floor for the next year and a half. Although my brother is going to be building the garage maybe next year, so or this in the next year. I told
they're
him
at
he
the
could.
spot, or are you gonna move somewhere?
My brother.
Yeah, I meant at the spot where you live, or you're gonna move somewhere else.
No, at his place.
At his place, okay.
Yeah. So I told him he could probably take a lot of that wire and use it in his garage, you know, because it's perfectly fine.
Why not?
The outside jacket is a little discolored. I think they had it outside somewhere, outdoors, but
It doesn't matter whatsoever.
yeah, the copper is still very nice and shiny.
That's basically what matter with that kind of thingy.
And there's very long. There's a lot of long lengths there, you know, like maybe 25-meter lengths.
That should be way more than enough for wire up the garage.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you doesn't have to strip it.
Right. Or buy it, because I mean it's almost it's maybe 75 cents to $1 a foot to buy this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably $1 there to buy it. You know,
Compared to like 10 cents in copper.
I would probably just give it to him
Yeah, of course. Why not?
for some whiskey or something.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's different though.
Let's twist it.
Surprised this one's more pink. The sun, I guess, must have faded even the red
Could
a
be.
little bit. Where this one's quite red. I get some exercise.
Yeah.
There.
That feels like you're gonna have boob job.
It's a nice little pile.
There you go. Adds up. Hello, Mr. Woody.
What up, Woody?
Cheers, sir.
Mm. Well, my coffee is gone.
Put more whiskey to it.
I think I could find something.
I'm on the beer tonight. Actually, I just wake up, so maybe later on I can switch to something stronger, or maybe not. I don't know. Now I have beer. So cheers, Woody.
Some ginger ale.
Okay. Your drink, your choice. You can have whatever you want.
Some
There you
Gibsons.
go.
What time is it? East Coast. East Coast would be 7. Newfoundland would be 7 for 10 after 10 p.m. It is it's only 3:40 here. Cheers.
Cheers. Did that 4 time zones before you feel filthy drunk and rate approve.
Yeah, it's still daylight out here. See my window?
Oh, it's pitch black at me. Since like good 8 hours. But yeah, today I got fun watching the birds fighting over those balls what I put for them. Little buggers, they are funny. And there's few different kinds. I even got one woodpecker.
Oh yeah.
3 or 4 kinds of birds coming, so that's good. At some point at springtime, I trying to teach them to eat the snails or slugs, but it didn't work out so well. I still got like million slugs in the garden. Ooh, sorry. What I did, I just put like a little water bowl for them to drink, and at the center of it, I put like little stones so it stick out from the water. And I used to put like tiny little slugs on this stone. So when they come to drink, they find the little food. And I read, they supposed to, after like few weeks of that practice, they supposed to look around and eat the snails or slugs, right? But believe me or not, they only waiting for those what was laying on the center of that drinking pot. Lazy buggers. I don't like the squirrels. They keep chomping on my fatty nuts. You're not supposed to hold those nuts up outside.
What are you doing today, Woody? You working or playing? If you pour beer in a pot, bury it. Wow.
Oh yeah, I did that too. I even bought some special traps for the slugs, and exactly that's I basically just little bowl with the little hat over it, so the rain doesn't go in it. And yeah, you just put the beer or some kind of juice or whatever inside. They just go in and drown in it. But come on, if I got like 5 of those traps, I found like at one plot a whole case of beer what is outdated. So I took it and I thought, oh, that's gonna be perfect for the snails, right? And that whole crate lasted me for like 2 months. And I killed like a million of those buggers. But still, when the one female can lay like up to 500 or 5,000 eggs. Anyway, that was huge amount of eggs they're laying. So it's like, fighting with the wind. Like you try to turn the river with the stick.
I thought eggshells. I thought if you put down like crushed eggshells, it might help keep them.
Yeah, I heard that too, but nope. I even got like bucket of eggshells.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, trouble coming. Slug and shroomy soup. No, for fuck's sake, they are not edible. Boom. Point for Stormy then. Hello, sir.
Good evening. How's my mic levels? All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Sure. Sound good?
What are you up to?
Oh, well, that's changed. Have you got 2 streams running? Because I can see some comments now. I had to log out because it got noisy, and I logged back in, and we got the vertical now rather than the horizontal format.
Yeah, there is 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's going automatically. Actually, you begin to like put out the same same way, same thingy. I just read about it today.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's for the mobile users.
I know. I see. Let's see if I can open that other one up. So we'll flip back and forth then. Ah, there we go. Because I've got Electronic Scrapper, Wood Metal and Garage in one lot of chat, and I've got Stormy and Ian in other. Oh well, flip back and forth.
Oh, right.
I just see both of the chat. I just got to like tiny little symbol next to the name if it's like on the vertical one.
Oh yeah.
But not every time. Last week there was some issue, so I didn't see some comments what was on vertical. I don't know. It is like, something new, so they still got like issues here and there.
Yeah, we're talking about earlier, if you're fixing timber into uneven surfaces like a stone wall or something, like in an old cottage or something like that, it's these things that I use. I think that they were actually developed by a company called Spax, SPAX. But once the copyright ran out, they actually rebranded them as torque screws. So everybody makes them now. And what you've got is a hexagonal torque heading, the end, instead of a posi drive. So it doesn't round off when you're driving them in. And what you can actually do, if you pre-drill your hole, and if you're fixing timber studs, and you want your stud work to be plumb, with a cavity to bang some insulation in behind the timber and the plasterboard. Yeah. Once you found the proudest point on the wall, you can use a laser level for that if you have to. Once you find the lowest point in the wall, you can drive these in and out so you can actually reposition your
come
wood.
Out with the wood together. Yeah.
Exactly. This extra 2 inches at the end, that will stay in the wood, but you can drive your timber studs in and out so you can level your stud work. You only have to, it's a 5.5 mil hole that you're drilling with these, and there's no need for plastic plugs or anything like that, so they're really useful.
Correct.
I bought a load of them. I was doing a bathroom refit on a job about 8 or 9 miles behind me, just north of Rotherham, in an 800-year-old farmhouse that was once owned by Simon de Montfort, who was the 7th Earl of Leicester. This was a bloke that actually run the whole of England while his king was off fighting foreign wars. Really old farmhouse. It was a chicken farm. It was a family business.
That was exactly the same thing what I showed you earlier on. That was this buggers.
Yeah.
But this one isn't stable. This one is strict for like mounting into the wall something without the plugs or anything. And they got 2 different head types. This one is sinking one, and there is one more like little more wide. But basically, as I said, I use them for like mounting stuff on the wall and with or mounting the window. Wait, give me seconds. I'm gonna show you the another one. Those what you said, it can be adjusted like in and out. But I got to move my butt and just reach it. Go for it. 2 seconds. Go for it.
Woody, while Raf's away, no, I'm not plumbing this week. Monday, Tuesday, I'm in a cellar. It's about 150-year-old house, stone-built property in Sheffield, and it's got an awful lot of water coming into its cellar. And I figured it out. The poo pipe, with old clay poo pipe under the ground, had cracked and broken because it kept getting blocked up. And I couldn't shift it. They had to get the guys in with the hydraulic jets to shift it. It was about a year ago. And I've noticed this bloke that owns this house, it's an house in multiple occupation. There's 8 separate dwelling spaces in it. And this bloke, I've only ever met him once, been working for him for about 6 or 7 years, lives in London.
There we go, Lofer.
Figure out where the water were getting in, and it was a cracked poo pipe. Basically, all of the poo and everything that was coming out, and it stunk to high heaven. So I've got to get into the cellar Monday morning, get a dehumidifier in and a heater, because all these joists have dropped by about good quarter of an inch.
Look at this bugger. That's something different. Because you got actually 2 slots inside. You got like actually Torx 30 at the top. And then you got Torx 20 inside. Come on.
Yeah, a bit similar stuff.
This thing is movable.
Dempsey TX25, that's the ones.
Yeah, and then you got like smaller inside. So this thing is movable as well.
Okay.
That is small kind, but it's very useful. Actually, the self thing in here showing you the whole idea.
Yeah. It's got a tapered edge towards the head, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What advantage does that give you? Because this is a parallel. This one is a parallel all the way down to the head. Yours has got a tapered edge. It goes from thick to thick. What's the advantage over that?
There's actually 2 tips, but in here we got like fissures.
It doesn't look like it's got a very pronounced thread on it. This one has got a thread on it, and it's got ground edges on the thread. If I was to run my thumb around the edge of the thread, It's got
Yeah,
little nicks in it.
that's for the like easy penetrate the material, almost like a drill. This one has it too, I guess. At the end. Oh no, not this case. No, this one does. Hellowdy, Mr. America's favorite holder. Cheers, Mr. Tom. Welcome.
Cheers.
Hard time finding you. Yeah, because I start late tonight. Yeah, my apology. My bad. My fault. I just sleep over. Yeah, food coma catch me, and then I was gone. And when I realized it was like, I don't know, close to 11, something like that. Like 2 hours when I supposed to start. I got sneaky plan. I supposed to eat dinner, and after that have 15 minutes like little break on the sofa, then come back into the my cave and set up the stream, but it didn't work out. Life's happened. But yeah, at the end I decide to go live anyway for a little beer and a little chat. So feel free to jump in, Tommy, if you feel like. There is still plenty spot on the panels, plenty place for many peeps. Or Woody, you can jump in too if you feel like. I wish I could sleep like that. Okay. I got no problem with sleeping so far, and I'm glad to it. Yeah. Sometimes it is issue I sleep that much. Yeah, but actually today I woke up quite early. Yesterday was watching Ali's show and later on play around. So I end up like, I don't know, 3 a.m. going to bed, and woke up around 11.
My circadian rhythms have not been right for the last 5 or 6 years. I've been all over the place. I mean, being primarily self-employed, you get folk ringing you up at stupid hours of the day and asking you to come out and work at night because they're working during the day and everything. I've not had a diary for 3 or 4 years. I just write things on scraps of paper and pin up there on neon nitty-gritty magnets. I write stuff on my annual diary and stuff like that. Nothing ever goes according to plan nowadays for some reason. Must be me getting old. It's supposed to say as you get older, you work cleverer, not work harder. No.
Yeah, true.
Don't work like that. Not for me.
What's the stuff? What's that stuff on your head? That's me, That's me. What else it could be?
What's the stuff on your head? Was that question directed at me? It's a flat cap. It's proper north. There's one bit of a gripe that I've got, because obviously I look at the scrapping channels and I like me history and all that sort of stuff, current affairs. But there's a plumbing channel and it's really funny. Really, really funny. It's called Be a Plumber. And there's all these other plumbing channels that I follow, and they'll upload like a 45-minute video on how to do stuff that you already know how to do. And basically, they've already covered that content in a previous video like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So you just don't bother looking at it all the way through. And the thing about social media is all the sniping and trolling that you obviously get in the comment sections. And
Correct.
absolutely fucking hilarious. So this beer plumber, he goes, yeah, so what, you little weasel? Using silicon instead of plumbers, mate. Yeah, so what? Fuck off. Go away. You're boring. He's really sarcastic. Gotta love him. Gotta love him.
For a second, I have here one face down there, but it's gone. Come back, buddy. Where
Don't
did
feed
you go?
the trolls.
Don't feed the trolls.
Don't feed the trolls.
It's the number one rule.
Get dinner. You couldn't buy the beer. What? No. What? Where? We had Mr. Electronic for a second, but he's gone. Somehow. Oh. Oh, ladies and gents, more trouble coming. The first letter, it is E. Who that could be? Any idea?
Everyday Solars.
Nope. Less boobs. Less boobs.
Well, we know it's electronic. You just said electronic was in the basement.
Point beside me. Hello, sir. Welcome.
Thank you. Vern, I want to show you the. I can't be up long, Raphael. I'm at work, but I want to show you this. This is what I picked up for that kind of wire.
Yeah. For doing the jacket?
Yeah, that
Or doing
jacket, or both. It'll do both.
Yeah. You know, I don't get much wire, so I.
Yeah, but you know, for $28, you know.
Yeah, $28. That's pretty good. It'll probably save me a day and a half. Maybe I should look.
Actually, it's the same idea. Same idea. What like we both had.
And actually, I picked that up off Temu. It's been great.
Oh yeah. Temu.
So that was $5.
28.
Okay. So Timo gets expensive out there.
Yeah, Stripmeister's like $180. Oh, there's one for $40.
The fire getting crazy. What did you put inside?
I bought it a couple of years ago off of it, so you know that may be the $41 now. I don't know, but that's what it looks like.
I started to arrive so many years, so that was worth.
This nice one has the adjustment up top.
Big stack got a granulator.
Dookie got? Really?
Yeah.
I was actually looking at some Chinese page, those granulator, and believe me or not, it was about like 3,000 kroners. So maybe 35, something like that. So anyway, that's gonna be like close to, wait, what is 3?
400, 500 American, 500 Canadian,
Okay, US.
400 American.
It was like a little bit too cheap, too good to be true. 3,500. That's $545. Yeah, $550. Let's say. And I look at it, but there was like a little trick what I couldn't believe it can be true, because they sell like one machine for like those 3,500, and they say like 3 machines for 6,000. And then I thought, hey, if I'm gonna get something from there and I get one machine for 35, then if luckily this machine works somehow, then it will be good to have 2 extra, either one for spare part and one to sell fodder for, like, decent money, right? And then I think for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, and then I forget about it. But yeah, that was really, and they say it's up to solid wire 2.5 mil, so that's decent. Supposed to be decent cutter in it, and power wise, it didn't take so much, so huge power. So like 16 amps or 30 amps will be totally enough for it. And the self machine was about 200 or 300 kgs. So that's decent piece of equipment.
Was it single phase or 3-phase?
It could work on single or 3-phase.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter for me. I got both of it. So otherwise, I can just put like inverter in it. So
Great.
Anyway, I looked for it for a while, and I thought that's too good to be true. That's too cheap, too good deal to, like, because that was like weird page, like Alibaba or something, some weird name. But yeah, I was looking at the grinder at some point, and would like to have one. And basically, self machine wasn't such a huge. It was like, I don't know, close to like 80 by 80, something like that, in centimeters. So 40-inch by 40-inch space.
Might be something like the big stack had on his video.
Maybe I haven't seen that video. But I just don't want to take a risk and put like $6,000 into those. Who knows? Maybe scam.
Right.
Because I could put like 3,000 and then get one machine, what would be either working or not, or who knows. But then I see the option, then 3 machines for 6,000. Then that's a little bit too slicky. Too slippery ground to walk on. No extra crowners laying around. No, not really. Actually, the crowners laying all over in here. Everything is crowners. But yeah, it's not a big art to put in like $6,000 and get like shite or nothing. That's not gonna be funny, all right?
Right. And if it doesn't work, who do you go back on? It's not like you can
Exactly.
return.
Exactly. That's the issue. And yeah, at the end, I didn't do nothing further with it. As I look at that machine, that kind of machine in here, in the local area on the market, what we got, so the prices start from 50K and above. So 6K for 3 machine, plus locally 50K for 1 machine, much smaller, much weaker. So I don't know.
Yeah. We should buy it and find out. That way we all know.
Yeah, exactly. If I got like, let's say, channel size-wise, like big stack D or something like that, then I can just deduct like those 3K and just for fun, just to content, right? Just to make content. Just buy one and find out what's gonna happen. At worst case scenario, I still got views, and those 3K will come back to me with the views, right? But with my size of channel, no, that's not gonna work. We're not working that way yet. Nope. Just to spend money to get the content.
Where I used to work in dumpster dive, I used to find a lot of this stuff here.
Okay. No, the internet wire thingy.
No, it's furnace control wire. So it's 10 strands. 10 strands, solid wire. They're not twisted pairs like internet wire, you know. They're just,
No, okay.
but they're all solid.
Huh?
But it would be like super annoying to try and strip that, right?
If it's solid wire, that would do it.
Yeah, that should do it yours as well.
Yeah, but now with this thing,
Do likes, grow on tree. I don't think so. Not in my case.
now when I run it through my squisher, look at that. I got a little banana.
There you go.
Perfect. That piece didn't squish down there for some reason.
Free copper. Kind of.
Yeah, it's a bit of work to strip all this fine stuff.
Yeah, I know.
But it's real nice wire for like if you need to tie something together or gardening, if you need to tie up plants and stuff.
That's good.
Kind of fine copper wire and
Come on every florist shop you can buy those little roll of green steel wire for like, I don't know, 50 cents or something or $1.
Yeah.
And it's gonna last you for 10 years.
Yeah, copper doesn't rust though, does it? So it will last. But if you have little green things that you get and you can snip off, if that's not.
Yeah, but the plant's gonna rot away or disappear, and your tangle wire gonna be still there.
or little electronic projects, you know. It's a very nice wire. You can route it and bend it. And,
Yeah,
you know.
true.
It's great if you go to a commercial resident property that's got like 200 breakers in the switch room, and they've not kept the designators for which one of the numbered switches isolates which lighting or which circuit, radial circuit or a series, whatever, and they've lost the documentation, and you've got a plug socket you need to swap out. You think, oh fuck. You just get a piece of singles, strip off the ends, and then stand back at arm's length and put them back.
Just see which one.
Then go and figure out which fucking breaker's tripped. Bang! Don't try this at home, children.
No, do that at someone else's house.
Yeah, you're gonna replace the socket anyway, so you can do that, right? Yeah, it's gonna create some burns inside. Definitely.
Well, I seen a guy had a breaker finder made up. He just had a plastic box with a switch in it and a plug. You plug it in and then click the switch, right?
All right.
Oh yeah.
And that would do the job.
But yeah, then the switch gonna last like 5 or 10 times only. But yeah, that will do. Holy crap! Holy, don't get crazy out there, Tom. I'm not that cheap. I spend $1 occasionally. Don't get crazy.
I would like to see that machine do some of this before I bought one.
No, you mean those shredder, right?
No, the little wire cutter thing he had there. I guess I could make one. It shouldn't be that
Yeah,
hard.
I thought about it too, but it's not really complicated. But you got to have like 3 sections in the self machine. First of all, you got to have like decent cutter, what cut it for like super short length, like about 1 to 5 mils. 5 is like max. And then you got to have like a little shaking thingy, so it will shake the insulation out from the copper, because copper is heavier and insulation is like when you put like into the shake motion, the one falling out from each other. And then you got to have like some kind of fan blowing, or I see also one with water separation, but this is totally different thingy. It's also about the weight, but it works kind of differently. Those with the air, you just like blow the air and everything light getting blow away to one side, and heavier stuff like copper, what left after the wire, it stay down, and then after shaking movement, it's like the table at the bottom, it's like slightly tilted, so the heavier stuff go to one side and the light stuff is blow away to the other side. Basic is kind of simple, but reaching that, it's not. I don't think it's that simple to get that effect. We got actually one expert on the screen right now. He built his own, so
It's you got to have variable speed. It depends on the wire. Like the shaker, the shaker table, both of them. You need to have some kind of variable speed, even with the blower motor going up through the screen, because
yeah, exactly.
really thin wire, you don't need as much air. If you have thicker wire, you need more air. If you
Different
have
type of wire, got different weight.
you
Yeah,
gotta slow
thicker.
the shaker table down.
Do you use like a router speed controller or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So at least 2 small inverters you need to have. Yeah, of course, depend of the size of the self machine or what motors you're gonna use and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah, I bought a when I was making my oil furnace. I thought about just using a little blower fan.
At some point, I thought I could use like a branch cutter for chopping the wire, but didn't work out so well.
So you can use this in line. You plug your fan into this, blower into this, and then you can turn it up and down.
Yeah.
Control it like
That
that.
will do, I guess. But still, that's one engine stirred. What about the second one?
Fan speed controller.
Of course, this is purely anecdotal musing that I've come across this very day. Well, checks the time yesterday.
Oh, that's a good idea for shaking table.
The washing machine broke. It was something to do with the electronics panel. Something had gone wrong. I figured that out. It was only last week that I had to get the wet vac out and extract a bra underwire from the sump that was stopping the pump from the washing machine. Just would not empty. It would not even go to spin cycle. Wouldn't empty. Wouldn't move beyond its programmable phase. Wouldn't empty. So I had to get the wet vac out, and I took this sucking away for ages and ages, and I pulled a wire out about that long from out of the wife's bra. How the hell does that get into the sump and stop the actuator, stopping the pump running? Well, the washing machine packed up. We've now got a washing machine that you can dial in your QR code and communicate by Bluetooth with the washing machine while you're at work 5 miles away to tell it when to start and stop. And this technology is completely and utterly beyond me. The wife had to sit down and got a phone out. She said, well, this is how you get the washing machine to start running. And I'm going, oh, for fuck's sake.
Does it also dry the clothes and fold it and put it into the drawer?
Well, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, put it in, take it out, dry it, fold it, and put it back in the bloody drawer.
Does it or not?
Unbelievable. I'm still stuck in the fucking 19th century, mate. I'm still on fucking steam hammers, you know what I mean?
Come on, mate. If that machine doesn't dry, fold, and put it to the cabinet, then you still need to keep your wife.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Bluetooth washing machine.
Yeah, I see that. Some guy made a post. He's like, why is my washing machine using like 10 gigs of data every month?
Oh, yeah. You got me on as well. Said, if you've got one of those smart meters, you said, oh, it's gone up into the red. It's gone up into the red. I said, I'm drying the towels in my shed. That is at least what 800 watts. I've got 2 breakers in my shed, in my garage where I'm at the moment. I've got a 1.6 amp breaker for the lighting circuit and a 15 amp breaker that comes in on the armored cable that you were showing earlier, Steve. Comes out from the consumer unit in the house, goes under the patio and up into my man cave. And if I put the washing machine on and I put the kettle on at the same time for a brew, for a cuppa, trips.
No, yeah. I got the same thing. You would like, I'm supposed to like switch the breaker for bigger one, but I'm lazy enough because that's not happened so often. When I used at the same time dishwasher, and it's actually at the cycle of the warming up the water, and then put my kettle.
I went to do a job I did a wet room refix in a detached property in Rotherham, about 7 miles away from me, and it for this Pakistani couple. And I went over and I said, well, I priced the job. He accepted me. I came through a recommendation. So I went over and I'm actually tickling the tiles off the wall. Not knocking off, just tickling them off. They all fell off. All the plaster was absolutely soaking wet behind this wet room, downstairs ground floor wet room. I'm tickling them off. And then my fingers started tingling. I thought, there's something wrong going on behind this wall. My fingers started tingling.
Yeah.
So then I got the rubber gloves on, you know what I mean, and started smashing them with a hammer. And then all the plaster and all the tiles just falling off the wall. And from the top left-hand corner to the bottom right-hand corner of this wet room, buried behind the tiles and the plaster, was a single piece of 2.5 milli twin and earth, which was linked off the upstairs sockets, going down diagonally across the wall, which is not in electronic wiring regulations, not sheathed in armored or plastic cable, and jointed with a connection block, you know, those chocolate block connectors. Yeah. And it was encased in wet plaster. And I'm thinking, I'm wondering why my fingers are tingling. So I thought, well, I only do minor electrical because I'm a plumber and I'm qualified to do minor electrical work, wiring up boilers, pumps, stuff like that. So I said, really, I shouldn't really be doing this, but can I have a look at your consumer unit? So I took the cover off the consumer unit, and they've got a two split phase consumer unit, 2 RCBOs actually isolating, 8 MCBs on one side of the unit and another 8 MCBs on the other side of the unit. This house is all around about 25, 30 years old at the time. No idea how it got signed off because it did not conform to wiring regulations. Out of those 2 RCBOs and 16 MCBs, only 2 were populated. The entire upstairs, downstairs, and kitchen circuit will run off 133 amp breaker, and the entire lighting circuit for upstairs and downstairs was run off 1.6 amp breaker. The other 14 weren't even populated. And I'm thinking, how did this house ever get signed off? Unbelievable. Absolutely. I mean, should never have been built. Should never have been built. It was a death trap.
We got the rules about the
They needed me
wires.
to go back and redo the wet room again, because when I looked at the drains, I thought, this isn't trap. It doesn't have a U-bend in before it goes into the poo pipe.
The thing with like straight wires going down and up, we got this thing in here as well. But if I got like wire in the self, like brick wall, and I got it like in the wall, in concrete or something, then it got to be like straight up or down, or like but if I got like extra insulation and I got those steel frame, and then let's say plaster on it, so behind the steel I can run the wire wherever I want, like diagonal or vertical, horizontal, whatever. Anyway, in most cases when you try to drill it, it just go over or under.
Not in the UK. Wiring regulations say it's got to be within 150 millimeters of an internal 90-degree corner, so you can't run it down straight down the middle of the wall. You can't do that. You can't run it diagonally. There's only one exception to that rule, and that's kitchens. And ideally, what you should do when you're rewiring kitchens is it should be down at ground level behind the base units. It should go up into a socket, then back down to ground level. It should be encased in at least plastic or galvanized steel box trunking, and then it comes onto the next socket and up, and then down to the ground level and back up again. You are not allowed, because if you go along and even if it's a simple job like hanging a picture on the wall, if you drill into that wall,
exactly,
and there's a cable there and it's not in the right place, then
that's the same reason. But that's only applied to like solid wall, like brick wall. If you got like loose wire in like, let's say, behind those steel frame, so you can go whatever you want, whatever you like.
It's the same principle applies to study walls as well. You're not allowed to run them diagonally or horizontally, even in stud walls. Although you can get them little nailing plates that you can, if you actually drill a pipe through a stud and it's in a designated location, if you drill through a 2-inch stud, you can actually nail, before you put the plasterboard on, a metal plate, so that if anybody does drill, they'll hit the plate before they go through the timber and into the copper pipe. It's different with
carry if they hit the plate. They just push further.
No, you get a drill bit. And
but yeah, if the wire hanging loose, in 99% of the cases, it will go above when you try to drill it. You got to be really like lucky to drill through it if it's loose. It will go above or beyond the drill. But if you are super lucky, then you will drill it through, and that happened a few times.
of course.
All right, Raphael, I got to get out of here, but I want to pop up and say hi to you and everybody.
Okay, no problemo, sir. Thank you for popping up.
Good to see
Stay
you,
well
man.
out there, and see you, sir.
All right.
Don't break the cars. Yeah, rules are rules, and it's good when someone follow it. But in most case, people got like rules deep in the ass, and when you're trying to do something, and you're realizing that that's a pain in the butt. I know that well. I renovating plenty old houses, so there's nothing according to the rules.
Well, you think about all the stuff that people did, like even before YouTube existed. Like how the hell would they know how to freaking do a lot of this stuff? You know?
Yeah, because they were like us. We always trying to save some money and do it by yourself, right? Instead of hiring someone. So
but how would you research that? You know, you'd have to get a book on it or something. You know, like, or ask somebody, ask your friend or your. How do you do this?
I'm not saying that's the fault of the peeps, because they just trying to survive and live and save
Yeah,
some
no,
money, just like we do it these days.
Yeah, I would too, but I'm just amazed, like, because now if I want to do something now, I'd go on YouTube and see actually what professionals do and learn about it real easy, right? But
Yeah,
people
it
back,
doesn't
like,
take a lot of time to research.
but
Exactly.
anybody back in the 90s, like, or 1900s, like, what the fuck? How did they know what to do? You know, that's
They
why I
have
think
they
that's why
have
you
one
see a
uncle
lot
who
of
knows someone who does that one day for someone, and that
yeah.
Well,
that's how
things
it works.
going back to the analogy I gave earlier. Imagine dialing in a programming code to your washing machine using your mobile phone. Beyond me, completely beyond me. I said to Mrs. I said, well, I'll just pile the washing in front of the washing machine. You bloody well wash it. It's unnecessarily overcomplicated. Although, when it comes to health and safety, then it's a very, very serious consideration. I mean, obviously, I watch these plumbing channels and gas fitters channels on how people, fix boilers, gas boilers, and stuff like that. And the first caveat they introduce is, do not try this at home if you're not qualified. And then they proceed to show you how to fix something.
Yeah.
Somehow defeats the object, doesn't it?
No, lovers, this is something different. These days, you got to put those kind of disclaimer, because, imagine why they have to put in America on coffee cups, be careful, it may be hot.
I'm not going there.
Because of the McDonald's lady that sued McDonald's.
Yeah, for example. But come on, they got to save their butt. Me myself, last time I begin to put disclaimer on my shroomy videos, because I got to, just in case. Otherwise, I haven't put, like, this year I didn't put like 90% of my shroomies video, because I get strike. I get even banned for a week time from the YouTube for shroomy video, like I used to do, like normal, and I just show the shrooms what I spot, and somehow I find out someone what was poisonous, and they accuse me of sharing some limited or prohibited substances.
Did you get a review by a person or by AI?
I believe that was a person, but it doesn't help whatsoever.
Yeah.
I complained like 3 times, and doesn't help. Nope. Cut out like 3 times, like, piece of the video. Nope, you got a strike. Boom. 7 days off.
One of my videos got a copyright on it from for birds chirping.
Okay. Who patented or, like, copyrighted the bird singing?
I don't know. There's like a song or something.
Okay.
I don't know if they thought it was music or what, but
I've got one more beer left in me, then I've really got to turn in. One more beer. I'm normally on top of the homebrew, but I've been both so busy with work recently, I've not got any homebrew on, so I'm on canned cider.
How dare you?
How dare you? How very dare you?
Running out of the homebrew. You're gonna
box down there and they're all empty.
You're gonna push the money into the pocket of those little buggers, what taxing everyone.
not Angry Birds. No. Let me see if I can find it.
What's that old equation all about? Energy, time energy equation. I can't remember how it goes. Very basic mathematical skills, but time and energy. There's a whole equation that goes on about time and energy. I'm getting deeply philosophical now because I've had a lot of beer. American favorite orders just mentioned something in the chat about energy. Yeah. That's a whole different rabbit hole to go down, Nikola Tesla.
Tesla is a deep subject. That's really interesting one. He was extravagant. That's the word. He was weird, a weird guy, but super smart and
Eccentric.
eccentric. Yeah, that's the word. Thank you.
Well, I like eccentric people, but the thing is, eccentric people, like geniuses, they always think in a very, very short, broad way of thinking. They don't know anything else that's going on. If you try to tell Nikola Tesla how to boil an egg to a perfect condition, soft-boiled egg, he'd probably just zone out. And it's this whole thing about autism and Asperger's syndrome. There's some very, very, very highly intelligent people who are very, very, very defined and focused within certain parameters, and yet they don't know anything else. It's a really curious thing about human psychology.
I watched some material about him at some point, but they come to him like totally from the private way, and they explain how he ate and how he do the table thingy and all that kind of stuff. So he always got to have like exactly specified piece of meat, and he ate it for exact amount of time or something like that. And yeah, that was very strict about his diet. So that was really weird.
Just trying to find it now. That was it. That was relativity. M equals MC squared. It's P equals E/T. There we go. Time energy coefficient. There we go.
No, I don't know. Maybe.
P equals capital M, small t, /T. Let's get this right, because otherwise some mathematical genius will fucking spurg at me. That's the one. There you go, America's favorite order. E equals MC squared. That's the theory of relativity. Einstein. That's that one there. P equals M, capital M/T. That's time energy coefficient. You're only on the life for so long, and everybody needs energy to survive. Without energy, nothing else would exist.
Divided by time, yeah.
Nothing else would exist, and you're only alive for so long. However, you can extend your living experience by virtue of the fact that you can have children, so you can pass on your genes to somebody else. So after you've been and gone, and you've used the available time and energy resources, you can pass on your genes to your children after you've gone. That's where it starts to get a bit complicated.
Well, you can extend your life too by drinking the blood of children.
Careful now. I know where you're going. I've got that as well. I've got that hat as well. Oh, you better shut it down already.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You don't do that?
No, it's a fucking myth. Although, having said that, it's estimated that there are only around about 16 to 18 million people on this planet that wear that silly hat, compared with all the other people that have got a lot of access to energy resources and economic and social and political power on the planet. They're a tiny, 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 tiny population. Let's just dispel that myth.
But that's how it is. So, heft. Emphasis on theory. Yeah. Yeah, there's million theories in this world, and most of them it's just for fun.
What have I done?
No, come on, Tom. Really?
Well, that's another theory as well, gravitational theory, which is Isaac Newton. So we've got from Tesla, we've gone from Newton. At this rate, I'll start mentioning fucking evolutionary theory. Have you seen my fucking barcode, my avatar? The evolutionary theory. So now we're going on. We've got Tesla out of the way. We've got the energy theory. We've got the theory of relativity out of the way. Let's go to gravitational theory, Isaac Newton. Apparently, women's menstrual cycles cycle on a 28-day period, which is the periods of the moon, because the moon has a gravitational effect on all liquids on the planet, the tides and everything. Even it's speculated females' menstrual cycles. A woman has a period every 28 days. Not only that, however, when you get a group of women who are living in close proximity, like your grandma, if you're still having a period, or your mother, and your children and the daughters, they might start their periods at a different time, but over a period of years, if you pardon the pun, they actually coalesce. You imagine living in a house with a wife and 3 fucking daughters, all going through the period at the same time.
Okay,
You wonder why I live in my shed.
I got another theory. In another 100 years, those lefty women, how they call them?
Karens.
Yeah, Karens. That's one word for them. But from the left side, the women from the left side, far left, feminists. Feminist women in 100 years, they, as far you speak about the moon, they're gonna lead to destroying the moon because they want to get rid of the period.
Don't get me started on feminists. No, it's the identity politics, feminists. Men are order,
Let's
women are
not go to
chaos.
the politics stuff. Let's just have fun of the terrorists.
Oh. You think about it as a joke, actually. I'll type it into the chat because it sort of makes sense. You have to wait.
Come on, moon is made of the cheese, right? Everyone knows that.
Is it made of cheese?
But who put the moon out there?
There you go.
Those guys who make the cheese. Mental illness, menopause, menstruation. It's always men's fault. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Do I get out?
You know, Tom, they got way too much cheese and they thought looking for the space or place to store it, so they throw it up in the air, and that's how the moons get created. They throw so much cheese up into the air, and certainly we got the moon. Simple, right?
How do I go back to default view? What have I done? I've clicked on something here I shouldn't have done. Trying to multitask. What's going on over here?
I'm not even trying. Dishwasher.
I'm trying to make a little guide system.
You only drink beer on Saturday? No, not really. We used to have scrap show at the beginning. Later on, we have like little chat and beer. By the way, welcome.
And we're back in the room.
You only drink beer on Saturday. Drinking a Sierra Nevada. Nice. Cheers.
What is this? I don't know
So,
what is this.
It's a brand of beer.
Okay. Enjoy. Narva. Okay. I didn't know that brand, but that's okay.
Sierra Nevada. It's American beer.
Yeah, that's why I don't know that brand. Makes sense. What are you trying to do? No, it's a little,
Make it
little
track.
channel. Got it. Okay. Sierra Nevada is one of the last independent brewery here in West US. Okay.
West US.
Yeah, he said so.
Oh, I've got to open go to that other one. You're running the vertical stream. I've got 7 windows open and I've had 6 pints of fucking beer.
Only 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7.
Okay.
Only 7.
And you call it multitasking? Come on.
I'm still multitasking. Don't tell the
7
lie.
windows. I just joke. Never mind. I'm not multitasker guy though. I'm West Washington State. Okay.
West Washington.
There
Anyway,
we go.
nice to meet you, sir. Glad you somehow find the way to this channel, and yeah.
I'm your neighbor to the north. I'm just in southern British Columbia.
I had three beer open and cocktail. Do not open 3 beers at once. Come on. One is enough.
I drive here from 6 even. 7. Don't
Hello,
tell the lie.
Mr. Bill. Welcome. Cheers, buddy. I multitask. Yeah, 3 beers open and cocktails. Yeah, that's what I can call multitasking. Ainhor closed down. They used to make some good stuff. That I believe that's another brewery.
Anchor.
I'm in the sauna. Don't want to get up for a bit. Beer in the sauna, it's gonna get warm or like super quick, right? Or I'm wrong.
Too many breweries.
There used to be a time when every town in Britain had its own separate independent brewery, or every large city would have a number of breweries. Take, for example, we'd have Tetley's in Leeds, we'd have Strange Ways Brewery, which was Boddington's, we'd have Tetley Walker in Warrington, we'd have Woz Brewery in Sheffield, and there'd be loads of other separate independent breweries. But as time went on, they all closed down. And if you can actually have the copyright to a beer brand, you can brew it in one particular location. I think that most of the UK breweries are now located in a place called Burton-on-Trent, which I think is in either Derbyshire or Nottinghamshire. So what you do is you get the brand of the brewery and you export the production to a different place and you mass manufacture it and then you distribute it. And then there's another thing as well. Stella Artois, which is one of the premier lager brands it's a Belgian brewery. If you actually go over to Belgium and buy Stella Artois either in a bottle or a can, bring it home, and then buy Stella Artois off your local supermarket shelf, which is brewed in Nottingham-on-Trent in the United Kingdom, they are completely and utterly different. The stuff brewed under license is fucking piss. It's shit. It tastes like crap. But the stuff the Stella Artois beer that is brewed in Leuven in Belgium is like absolute nectar. Beer doesn't travel well. Beer has got to be brewed locally. Now the Germans got this right. I've got to give credit to the Germans. The Germans got this right. They've got this strict brewing policy called Reinheitsgebot, where the beers can only be produced in a certain location and they're not allowed to export it or brewing rights to another country. The Germans got this right. Reinheitsgebot, ein Hefe, ein Malz, ein Wasser. Beer has got to be produced locally, otherwise it's mass-produced like it's crap. Now, there's an awful lot of independent American breweries now jumping up, and they have been done for the last 15, 20 years, because nobody wants to drink fucking Budweiser anymore. It's just shit. I just can't drink it. I've not got the most discerning palate, but when it comes to beer, don't fuck me about. It's got to be done locally. It doesn't because you've got different types of water. You've got different types of water hardness, and there's another thing they do. Mass-produced beers, they put chemical accelerants into them so that the first fermentation process is speeded up. Remember what we were talking about earlier, time and energy. If you can actually speed up the fermentation time, you can get it canned or bottled, shipped out, and sold to the consumer. So if you have to take time over actually doing something and create something which is good, then it costs you money. So if you can mass produce something and pump it out to idiots that don't know the difference between a good beer and a bad beer, then they'll still consume it. People are getting a little bit more, shall we say, what's the word I'm looking for? They're realizing that something, if you pay an extra few pence or a few cents for something, it's worth paying a little bit of extra money because the quality is better.
Not in every cases, but yeah, you're right about that. By the way, hello and welcome, Mr. Paul or Fart. Witam serdecznie. Budweiser is the worst of the worst. Actually, I do so in our shops, Budweiser. I believe I tried it at some point, but that was a long time ago, and after that I never bought it again. So probably it wasn't worth to remember, seems like. Otherwise, I would bought it again, right? German beers. You know, actually, these days, as you look at what standing on the can or bottle, and you see like extract of corn instead of malt or something, that's the shitty beer. That's just called a beer. That's not really a beer. It's just substitute, like look like a beer and taste kind of like a beer. As Lofer said, if you went to like, you know, you get some local brewery and they brew some real beer, you're not gonna see like extra sugar added to it, You're not gonna see like those corn extract added to it. Just look at the stuff what they made it of. There's like, as he said, 3 ingredients to make a beer, a good beer.
Water,
And
malt,
this one is like
hops.
shit
sugar.
as well. But
It's a type
is-
of sugar you use as well. If you get refined sugar, monohydrous, dextrose monohydrate, they're really, really good refined sugar. It does actually brew a little quicker, but it doesn't alter the taste because it's basically the energy you put into it. It's the type of malts that you use, how you flavour it, what type of hops, and the type of hops and you put in, and you can tinker about with it for as much as you want to. But local breweries, it doesn't travel well. They say the same with wine. Wine doesn't travel well.
yeah,
It's going to
my
produce.
friend left a pot in my fridge like a year ago, and it's still there. Yeah, I know that feeling well because every time when I went to someone's house and they offer me like some kind of soda, like Coke or Pepsi or Faxe Condi or Sprite, whatever. I just out of the being polite, I said okay, thank you very much, and I grab it with me. But I do not drink that stuff, so yeah, I call that drinks. Yeah, when the guests come, I can get rid of that for the guests.
America's favorite hoarder is saying the Bud Light episode from a few years back opened a lot of eyes. Nothing funnier than seeing Kid Rock open up on a case of Bud Light because the other massive fucking conglomerate company is brewing a better beer. There's nothing funnier than seeing a bloke in a frock, a bloke in a dress, advertising Bud Light, and then seeing Kid Rock open up on the case of Bud Light because he thinks that the other mass-produced beer is better. I'll let you fill in the blanks. I think I know where you're coming from, favorite order.
Yeah. That's just it. It's all fucking advertising when it comes to that shit beer, you know. It's like, whoever pays the most for advertising. So
What's the name of that? Fucking, oh god, it's gone, man.
But come on, only the big guys got enough money to pay a good advertiser, right? The local small brewery, what make the best beers, they never be able to afford that kind of advertising, like the huge companies, huge conglomerates of beer, like Carlsberg and all others.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, corn syrup, exactly. That's what I meant.
I found it. I found it. I don't use Google. I use a different search engine. All I'm going to say is this. I'll type it in. Let's see if this works. There you go. Just do a Google search of Dylan Mulvaney. Bud Light. Just do a search. Open up another window. Type in Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light and a kick. Let's see what comes up. There we go. You can believe it. Just type
Marcus
in
is better than Guinness.
Open another window on your phone or your whatever you're playing on. Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light pick. You couldn't make it up. Oh, I even oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry. Look, I've had beer. That's my excuse.
That's a lady.
We can fucking share this.
It's American social media personality, actress, and singer. That's what we're
Actress?
talking about?
It's a man dressed as a woman. It's a man dressed as a woman advertising American beer.
We known for detailing her gender transition in daily videos published in TikTok since early 2022.
What the fucking hell has that got to do with beer?
I don't know. I do not see the beer.
Well,
I just see some. Seems like transitioned men to women.
What the hell has that got to do with beer?
I don't know.
it's
I just
targeting
searched after Dylan Mulvaney.
it's targeting the younger generation. That's what it is.
People also ask, Dylan Mulvaney is male or female? She came out as a trans woman during the pandemic while living with her very conservative family at her childhood home in San Diego. And she began to document her gender transition.
What the hell has that got to do with beer?
I don't know. I just searched Dylan Mulvaney.
Yeah,
Here we
well,
go, I've got it. Wikipedia. You can always trust Wikipedia. No. Here we go. We got it.
Really?
A boycott of Bud Light, the top beer brand in the United States, began in April 2023. The boycott began in response to a social media promotion the company conducted of the actress and TikTok personality Dylan Mulvaney, a transgender woman. On April the 1st, 2023, as part of a live campaign to address Bud Light's decline in sales and attract a younger audience, Mulvaney promoted the Bud Light beer brand in a short video on her Instagram account during March Madness. The video got backlash from American conservatives, including singer Kid Rock, who helped instigate a boycott against Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch, German company. More broadly, proponents of the boycott described the sponsorship as political because it involved a transgender woman who had previously advocated for trans. What the fuck has transgender rights got to do with beer? Leave our beer alone. Several media outlets, including the LA Times and NBC News, described the Backlands as anti-trans. Unfucking. Have I gone mad or has the whole world gone mad?
well, Google the
Autogynephilia got to do with a bloke enjoying a pint? What the fuck has autogynephilia got to do with a bloke, a man, enjoying a pint? It's fucking, I fucking hate it.
Your internet loafer is broken. I got totally different results.
It will be soon. Especially if we get Grok to fucking, especially we get Grok to put a picture of Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, in a fucking bikini. It's all over Twitter. My Twitter feed's gone mental. There's people using Grok to fucking put a picture of Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, the most unfavourable Prime Minister ever, in a bikini. And he's thinking about shutting down Twitter in the United Kingdom because some fucking idiots, some trolls, are posting a picture of him, AI generated picture of him wearing a bikini. I think I'm going mad.
Oh yeah, I seen that that beer's in here. Yeah, we are in the country of Tuborg, so yeah.
Well, just for some context, so like Dylan Mulvaney's audience, for the most part, is under the legal drinking age. So Bud Light used the trans person to target kids with their beer ads, right? So,
but as well, last time come out some new rules about the social commercials. I don't know if that's coming in the US as well, but in whole EU, they actually banned all the alcohol commercials.
Yeah, we don't get them in Canada now either. So
okay, there were something I'm not recalling the details, but they were something about banning all the alcohol commercials in the social media as well, not only on the TV. So yeah, I don't mind. I don't really care. But yeah, for the kids, maybe that's got some sense. I don't know.
Well, why would you use influencer to push your beer if their audience is all like underage?
Yeah, 13 or something. Yeah, correct.
You know?
Or just underage. Yeah.
That's why like a lot of I get kind of annoyed because there's so many freaking people now that are like pushing gambling sites on kids and shit too, right? It's like, why are you fucking doing that?
Me myself, I never been into gambling, and actually, the gambling salon or tiny, you got like 2-3 machines or something like that. It's like on almost every third gas station, so you can just go there and just drop some coins and play some machines.
Well, sure, that was one thing, but now it's all online, right? So
Yeah.
but you see a lot of videos of fucking people promoting gambling sites, and when their audience are all kids too, right? It's like, I don't know, it doesn't seem right to me. But
You don't gamble, the house always wins.
yeah,
The
for
house
sure.
always wins. Never gamble, the house always wins.
I never like being into the gambling, to be honest. I did try a few times. Even like, I get like 100 kroner bill, replace it for 20 coins, and just trying to go and have fun with those machines. But I have no idea how to use those machines. I drop the coin and there's thingy moving. I click something and thing move again, and I have no idea what's going on. So
No, the gambling machines are pre-programmed. The gambling machines are pre-programmed. Believe me, I worked 16 hours, it's 12 hours a week now.
the Mr. Cruz,
I
welcome.
work 12 hours a week for a gambling establishment, and the gambling rules are this: you have to pay out at least 60% of your income. So if you go in with £100, you'll come back out with £60 if you're lucky. The government takes a cut. The gambling establishment takes a cut. Gambling is a fool's paradise. You do not gamble because it's already rigged. The machines that you put your money in, the one-arm bandits, the slot machines, whatever you do, they always take 70% and pay out 30% if you're lucky.
Come on, Lofer. I knew that,
Right
but
time.
I just
It
want to
is
try.
the
I
right
just want to
time.
have like a little fun with it and see
Yeah.
how it is. But it didn't give me any feeling. So that was like, meh.
Well,
I put the coins and what? And that's it. basically.
AHH, what's up, buddy? Well, the machines are one thing because you have to actually go there to play them, but the online gambling, you're pushing that on kids that are on their phone all the time. It's fucking
Yeah, well, that's another thing. Once over, you actually get off your ass, leave your house, and go somewhere to do it. Now you can do it on your phone while you're taking a shit on the toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
One time I was at some course, and there was like class of the guys. I don't know how many, about 20 guys, full grown up, right? We went to some kind of school for some course and whatever. And there was one guy who all the time sitting and playing poker with his phone. And honestly, the guy at some point show us how he playing and how much he betting and all that kind of stuff. And he really making money on it.
There is
So I don't know. Either way, he was smart one, or I don't know.
There is, of course, a pure form of gambling where if you're a mathematical genius and you can actually try and sort of gamble on the odds, if you play something like a game of cards, whether it's 3-card brag or poker or any other form of gambling, if you're very, very intelligent and you get the read on other people's reactions and their emotions and you know what the odds are, you can actually stack them in your favor. But the modern form of gambling is this: the house always wins. Now, this is another thing as well. I like watching me movies and stuff like that. if you ever looked at Las Vegas, you know, that in Utah, a state was basically settled by nominally observant Christians. I think it was the Mormons that established Las Vegas. They were nominally observant, and basically the mob moved in, and Las Vegas was built around gambling and actually laundering and cleaning up dirty money. If you actually look at Las Vegas now, it's not the mob that run it anymore. It's not the Italian Jewish mafia that run Las Vegas anymore. It's now run by corporations. Have you ever seen Casino? Have you ever seen the movie Casino? It's
of course.
Brilliant. If you actually read into the subtle nuances of what that movie is saying, it's basically the Jewish and Italian Sicilian mafia moved in, established and built Las Vegas as a gambling institution to clean up dirty, laundered money. And now it's owned by megalithic corporations.
Yeah.
Another group of fucking make-off bandits, in my opinion.
Actually, our buddy Waste Mike, he also tell it like many times on his streams, and then he used to go to LV and come back with the huge stash of money in his pocket. At least he said so.
I lost, yeah.
I never been in Las Vegas and never probably gonna go there, but
it's pretty. Yeah. I mean, it used to be pretty fun. It's expensive now. But,
okay. I got some casinos in here as well, but I never been there, to be honest.
The thing about going to casinos there, like if you play poker, then it's not the house takes a cut of the winnings, but you know, you're playing other players, so it's not rigged like most of the games are, where like if you play roulette or blackjack or whatever, the house has all the advantage there. So but if you're playing poker against other people, then sure they take a little percentage of the winnings, but it's small percentage, right?
Yeah, that's the reason why I never went to the casino, because I never will go there. Second of all, the same reason like on those slot machines, you know, I just don't know how to play, right? So what's the point to go to the casino if I have no idea how to play?
It's the atmosphere. It's kind of fun, I guess.
You know, I could go there and probably just
hang it,
lose my money.
You just go and hang it and watch people watch and talk to people or whatever.
I don't think it's like you are not allowed to just go in and hang around.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, for sure.
I don't think in here. I got few casino chips, local ones. I found it in the houses and flats as I clean up, but I can go and use them for, I don't know, for what, but yeah. Yeah, I'd rather to sit here and scrap some stuff. Free drinks? Yeah. Oh, what? There's no free drinks in here. I don't think so, at least. Otherwise, there is like fee you paying to just enter.
Click the link, Chris.
HH Recycling just said, I launder my scrap money. So you do what Ian Matthews does, and when you're weighing your scrap, you get one of your family members' name on the account list to pay to bank. In the United Kingdom, there's no cash for scrap anymore. So if I buy copper tube, I have to pay 20% VAT. That's value-added tax on it, straight away. If I rip it out of a plumbing job and I weigh it in at the local scrap merchants, I have to declare it as income because there's no cash for scrap anymore. You can't do it. It's paid directly to a bank account. So running a business, I pay 20% tax on it when I buy it, I pay tax on it again when I scrap it. And the currently in the United Kingdom, the tax to GDP is the highest it's ever been ever since the end of World War II. Don't ever forget that World War II, after World War II, great way to make money was, at the end of World War II, Britain didn't leave rationing until 1954, whereas Germany, France, and all the other invaded countries actually paid a less tax in reparations towards the Americans, not the American people, not you Americans that are watching now, the American regime, the banking cartels. They paid more as far as the Marshall Plan from borrowing, British did, than Germany. You can look it up if you want, do the research. Germany had massive reinvestment during the Marshall Plan. Britain was supposed to have won the war. It bankrupted this country. It led to the end, the final demise of the British Empire, and a new global American empire was set up. And now that same global American empire is vying with the Chinese and the Russians. And slap bang in the middle of all that is all the people that have got the energy. Remember what I was talking about earlier? Time and energy. You need energy. You need to be able to actually put food in your belly and some form of heating in your heating to actually fucking keep your body temperature up so you can procreate and make little units of yourself. And that people in slap in the middle, people have got all the assets and all the energy. Well, let's just say that there are a lot more than the 14 million people normally point the finger at, the people that wear those silly hats. I've had an awful lot of beer and now I'm rambling. Welcome to my world.
You don't need beer, lover, to do that. But oh well, that's okay.
The only thing
in
the United Kingdom, which is currently Rachel Reeves, our current Chancellor of the Exchequer, the woman who is supposed to run our British finances, fucking midway, she lied about her CV. When I was looking at the last British Chancellor of the Exchequer's address of what her financial responsibilities were, I was only interested in one thing. And it's the only thing that you can actually buy without paying tax. And it's the only thing that you can sell without paying tax in the United Kingdom. Now, I've got about £5,000 on copper tube about 5 years ago. A bundle was 65 quid on half inch, a 30-metre bundle on 15 mil were 65 quid. If I go to Screwfix now, it's about 110 quid. So it's gone up massively. The price of copper tube, because copper goes into everything. Copper goes into everything, really does. Not so much as silver and gold. Well, if scrapping Irish were in here, we'd know about microconductors going into computer terminals and communication devices, all that sort of shit. Apparently, I've heard a rumor that around about 15 kilograms of silver goes into the average fucking missile, intercontinental missile.
Oh,
so
really?
if you're actually running a war and you've got access to rare minerals and rare resources and metals, especially highly conductive ones like gold and silver and stuff like that, you can make off like a bandit. But the only thing that Rachel Reeves did not put a purchase tax on or a sales tax on the United Kingdom is in UK minted coins of the Royal Mint. So we'll just leave it there.
I got a dry joke. I just come out with it. Don't kill me for it, lover. Anyway, question is, who got more teeth, loafer or washing machine?
Got more what?
More teeth.
More teeth?
Yeah. Washing machine. It got Bluetooth.
Bluetooth washing machines. Fucking hell.
I say it's gonna be dry one.
Bluetooth.
You press the button, it comes on. Why do you have to go into your fucking phone to turn your washing machine on?
Yeah. What? Where's Rafa from? I hear very North Europe. Not North Europe, Central Europe. I'm Polish. Polska górą. Polish rules. Most beautiful country in the Europe.
Where are you from, Raphael? You're Polish, aren't you? You live in Denmark, is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. No, he's asking in the chat.
I cannot change the things where I born. That's not my fault.
Oh, Naughty did some scrapping in Manchester. Is that Manchester, New Hampshire, or Manchester, Lancashire? Come on, Naughty, tell us, divvy it up. Manchester, New Hampshire, or Manchester in the United Kingdom? Not your empire. Okay, fine, fair enough. Manchester, New Hampshire, or Manchester, formerly in Lancashire, but they moved their boundaries and made it into Greater Manchester. Greater Manchester. If it's Manchester, New Hampshire, that you live in somewhere near New Hampshire, Manchester, New Hampshire, you might want to check out Tim's Coin and Stamp Shop in Manchester, New Hampshire. That's all I'm saying.
Wesołych Świąt. It's a little bit too late, Tom. We say Wesołych Świąt on Christmas Eve.
There you go. Tim Marchant is German. He's a German living in fucking America. So look, just see what I comes up with. Type that in. Oh no, I come up with somebody else.
Have awesome food and yeah, have your rest. Cheers. Take care.
Good night, buddy.
And that's oh no, fucking hell! Who the fucking hell's that? Some twat in LinkedIn. Oh, for fucking hell! Oh, people have to share the same fucking name. Oh, come on. It's giving me a fucking run around this search engine, isn't it?
Elk steaks. Sound good.
Oh fuck it! You give me a wrench. I'll just put his fucking channel address in. Are you happy with me putting this? Because you've given me a wrench. Are you happy with me putting this link in the chat?
You're supposed to get the wrench. I gave you like million years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so, at least. No, yeah, you are blue. Come on. Tim Marchand.
Tim Marchand.
Like at Raf, you asked for it. It was I was talking to you because you've got 2 streams going. Here we go. Oh, naughty! You asked for it. Here you go, Bell.
I ain't asking for it.
Naughty, you got it. Yankee Stacking, Tim Marchant, Coin and Stamp Shop, 300 Granite Street, Manchester, New Hampshire. Yeah. Welcome to my fucking world.
Oh.
Sorry, Raf. I don't think it'll get it flagged.
Wait. You posted at the vertical one only.
Yeah, but I'm talking to Naughty, so
okay.
oh, fuck it, I'll put it in there as well then. Okay. Right, copy paste, fucking throw it
And
in
just for your information, so you
Now
know.
he's, now he's in the vertical one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got it in both now. You wonder what Ian's doing? Ian is probably snoring.
Probably snoring.
Ian's probably snoring and trying to fucking avoid his wife fucking nagging him about stacking a load of shit behind the fucking bins. That's what Ian's doing. Or he might be reading a science fiction book or something.
Ian was in earlier.
Well, you won't get any sense out of me at 23 minutes past 1 on a Sunday morning. I've got 4 fingers of ale left, and after that, I've got to go to bed.
Sounds like a plan. I think I'm gonna go soon as well. But I just opened the can, so I got to finish it, right? It cannot get wasted.
I got really drunk one night. Is that a surprise? I got very drunk one night, and I went on Yankee Stacking's stream, a live stream, and I promised him I'd send my copy of Lionel Schreiber's book, The Mandibles, to him.
Okay.
And I thought, oh God, no, I've said it. It cost me 10 quid to send a book to him in the United States, and the book only cost me 5 quid second hand, which is all right. If I'd have bought it in hardback when it came back,
Come on, when you get drunk and you promise stuff to peeps, then
if I bought a copy of Lionel Schreiber's book, The Mandibles, a family, all the way from Sheffield, United Kingdom, to New Hampshire, the United States. If I'd have paid 20 quid hardback, it cost me 5 quid softback. I read it, and then it cost me. So I saved a fiver. I promised. When all those fucking American dollars go flooding back to the United States, yeah, good luck.
yeah. Actually, speaking about getting drunk, I just today saw one short video. WTF Mike dropped one when he thought he ended up the stream, and people telling him like, "Hey mate, you are still live." No, I'm not. You are still live. You're still streaming. No, I'm not. But he was totally wasted at the moment, and that was funny. I don't know if you guys seen that or not, but
I
yeah,
didn't see it. Mike did?
yeah. Somewhere today there was
Oh.
like few minutes video as he ending up that was New Year's stream or something, and yeah, he thought he shut down the stream, but he didn't. And people tell him that, hey, you're still live. No, I'm not. But he was totally wasted at the moment, and he was 100% sure he is right. Yeah, as Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny one.
Oh, Naughtius has just said something in one of your fucking 2 streams that you've got on over. I closed out a junk warehouse for Intertech in Manchester, UK, and found that local scrappers delightful to work with. Yeah, they would have been. I am now 58 years old, and when I was around about 22 years old, do the fucking maths, I went into a former fucking Lancashire textile mill that was being redeveloped as a micro scrapping warehouse. And even back in the day, I'm 58 years old now. I was 22 at the time, do the maths. Around about 40 years ago, I was in a former Bolton Lancashire textile mill. The whole mill had been redesignated for micro scrapping, and they actually had a lab in there. It was all hermetically sealed, and they had extraction units and everything. And my job, and my mate's job, was to basically to erect all these galvanized steel fucking shelves, whole floor of a Lancashire former cotton mill, and it was redesignated even back then, 40 years ago, for throwing old computer parts and old stuff on the shelves. And all they'd do, they'd take them to the end and they'd extract the fucking gold and silver from it. 40 fucking years ago. I was at college at the time doing a completely worthless fucking degree. I wasted around about 2 years of my time doing fucking A levels after fucking what you would call secondary school or high school. Did extra qualifications and a 3-year degree in a useless fucking subject, and then spent another year doing a postgraduate qualification in a job that I fucking hated. So when I was around about 25, 26-year-old, I realized I'd wasted about 6 or 7 years of my time and decided to become a plumber instead. I'm not fucking lying. This is forged into my brain. They were extracting gold and fucking silver 40 years ago in the form of Bolton.
What they done? Come on. You know, when photography was like super hype in 80s, the people recovered the silver out of the films and the leftovers and all that kind of stuff. That was huge money out there. These days you don't use those film cameras anymore. Now we got those digital ones, but in 80s or something like that, that was huge amount of silver to take out from the films and that kind of stuff. All the photographic thingy. What? I'm scientific junk scrapper. Hey, there is money in scrap, of course. There is precious metal in scrap. Of course, what you need to do, just have like a little bit of time, a little bit of knowledge, and a little bit of gear. And then you can get all those noise stuff out. Just recently into metal scrapping. Metal scrapping, actually shred or steel, it's like side effect of scrapping. If you wanna look like after, let's say, gold or silver or other precious metals, you're gonna end up with, let's say, 10 grams of precious metals, and you're gonna have like 2-3 tons of side metals like shred or other copper or brass or whatever else metals, because the gold is like not that much.
I got the copper.
Yeah, that's nice bouquet. Almost.
Bouquet. Oh, I was going to ask you this, actually. I took apart those two breaker panels.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, these terminals. They're alu, but they look like
silver plated.
They look like they're silver plated, perhaps.
Yeah, it seems like they're way too shiny for alu.
And like these bus bar things, I can't tell.
Put some bleach on it.
Bleach?
Yeah, if you got some.
But where's the other stuff?
Yeah, I remember. I can't remember the name of the mill. I don't know who owned it. Don't know. Fred didn't probably fucking drop the chimney. But I
assume you don't have like silver testing liquid, right?
Yeah. Not in Mr. Maximus. Don't forget the chat. People are talking to the chat. It's not just us three on panel. Not in Mr. Maximus. This mill was in Halliwell, Bolton. Yeah,
ain't that copper?
Yeah.
Those long bars ain't copper? Yeah.
No. So that was disappointing. Pure alu. The only copper in those two panels were
no, okay, the ground wire.
These two brackets.
No, okay. All the rest is aluminum. What a shame.
This is all alu, but copper brackets for some reason. And then the big
Mm.
terminals where the main cable comes in that's alu, but it looks like it's silver plated.
It seems like it's way too shiny for aluminium. If
So what
bugger.
would happen if I put bleach on it?
It's supposed to turn black if it's like silver plated.
Okay.
Just like little drop, right? Not much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw
Is it
some-
worth trying to take it off?
I guess so. It's not going to turn black like in seconds. It's going to take
No,
some time, but
Well, I was thinking I have a nice pile of little alu pieces.
alu could be shiny by itself, but those terminals, it's look like a little bit more shinier than it should.
Yeah. I don't know.
Bleach is great way to test. The great way to test is like silver test solution. That's the great way. You're gonna straight see instant reaction. But if you don't have it, then bleach
How long
doable.
does the bleach take?
Yeah, bleach will do it as well. It's just gonna take a little bit more time. You just got to wait like for the result for a while.
How long? Like a day or like an hour or 10 minutes?
Nah, something like a few minutes, 10, 15 minutes, something like that. Depend of concentration of the material. Okie dokie, Tom.
Good night,
Have a
Tom.
good one. Thanks for stopping by.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna save it, and then if I make something for you, I'll just use all that silver plated alu to make your thing, and then there'll be a little bit of silver in there.
Okay, but yeah, silver got like totally different melting temperature than aluminium.
Oh yeah, I wonder what would happen. Like, what would happen?
I believe you got
It
to
would just
boil
go
it.
into the. It would just go into the freaking slag on top, or
I guess so. At the first,
would it sink?
I think so.
Silver would
Logically.
be heavier, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure how it's gonna act. I got plenty aluminium stuff what's plated with the silver, and at some point I'm planning to recover it. But yeah, I had that plan since like good few years ago. So, and I still got those pieces. I look for the equipment that can be repaired. Okay.
Actually, I feel like it might not even be copper. Why would they have two copper brackets?
Take out one and see how heavy it is, or file one.
It feels heavy, but I haven't tested it yet. But
Oh, good sign.
What do you mean? What, you're not testing it yet? How do you test copper?
well, if it's I thought it was gonna be steel plated, steel with copper plate on it. You know.
Yeah, I've got these things here. They're called Nido magnets.
Mini.
And if you stick that on something which is ferrous, then you know that it's steel.
Yeah,
If you don't
exactly.
stick it on there, then you know that it's not steel and it's non-ferrous, and therefore it might be a semi-precious metal.
That's where I have a magnet from my hard drive.
These are really also very, very good for finding those tiny little screws and nails behind plasterboard, so that you know when you're hanging heavy onto a stud wall, a plasterboard wall, like a radiator or something like that, that you know that there's timber behind there. So when you drill through to hanging brackets, you actually hanging something onto a substrate which is capable of holding the weight of whatever it is you put the picture on. But it can't test for copper because copper is non-ferrous, it don't rust. Which is what I was saying earlier about fucking running fucking copper wires in the wrong fucking and copper tubes in the wrong locations. It's stupid. There's rules for a reason. Fucking don't break the rules.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Don't start me on fucking Judas Priest.
Yeah, I do use the neodymium magnet as well to search the screws under the plaster. Yeah, that's very helpful tool. Very small and point. It can pinpoint each and every screwy.
Right, well, I've got not much beer left. I've got to be up. I'm buggering off. Catch you folks later.
Okay, Lofer, let's go to 4 minutes. So we got like 3 hours, and then we're gonna end it up all together.
Sorry, I'll have another beer.
Then it's gonna more than 3 hours.
Well, fucking it, I'll drink it quicker. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun.
9. No, I'm like halfway, something like that. Look at this guy. He don't even need the freezer to have like ice cube. He just go outside and come out with the full tray of ice cubes.
Can you see it? Oh, I have a fridge right here.
I'm joking. I just see you coming from outside.
Look at that. I just got it. It's brand new.
Okay.
I have some lights.
Okay.
Oh, you can't see them, I guess.
No, not really. It's too bright and all that. It's same thing like with my ice cube last time. It doesn't even show the colors. Fish bugger.
But I have some whiskey.
Okay. I see the daylight finally left you.
Yeah, a little bit of yeah, a little bit of ginger ale. I like a little ginger ale. The daylight is left. It's 5:40 here in Western Canada.
Yeah, it's going towards me at the moment. In about like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In about 6-7 hours should be about around my spot. Sunlight. 8:40 there. 2:40 here. So yeah, in around 6-7 hours, I supposed to have the light. Also,
The
they're turning the sexy mood. Holy crap! Holy, what's going on, ladies and gents? We're gonna go to the private mood.
Yeah, it's very rare for us to go this late on your stream. So
You're telling me, fucking it's 20 to 2 in the morning. Got to be up at fucking 8 o'clock.
this is more of a late night with Jimmy C.
I
Party.
also
Right
got birthday like not so long time ago, right? I think I should give him a wishes. Yeah, because I trying to hold my stream a little bit shorter than than usual, because I want to have something out of the Sunday. Otherwise, I woke up at 2 or 3 p.m. That's not much left of the day. At 4 or 5, the sun going down. So, nah, didn't help.
I put some lights in my my globe thingy.
Oh yeah, this one looked good.
Pretty simple.
Sexy.
Just a couple hanging down there. Yeah.
But what a nice shade they just shooting at the area.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
I got my cast iron pans hanging up there now. I got them cleaned up.
So we're gonna season them at some point, or
They're
Are you-
seasoned. They're seasoned. I just retired. They're retired now. So I just cleaned them up there last week or whatever, and
yeah, I saw the video about cleaning it.
so I plan to make some more of those like skillets. I got. Let me turn the lights if I can.
You mean those from the sea channels?
I got this stuff here.
Holy crap! Holy. Okay.
It's like 6 inch by 4 inch, so that'd be like 150 mil by 100 mil.
Huh.
So I'm gonna cut them like here, and make some skillets out of that.
Okay. But actually, as last time you show how you making those sandwich, it's actually quite convenient space to put like eggs and bacon and then bun and actually
Yeah.
and just switch.
Well,
you got
I
the
mean,
whole sandwich.
yeah, like. Like this one, the first one I made, right?
Oh,
This
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, that's
But-
exactly this one what you used the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's only it's 5 inches, so it's like 125 millimeters, right?
It was good enough for bacon
125.
and bun.
But this was like a C channel, you know. It was that's how the piece was.
But this is much thicker than the pipe you got out there, right?
It's about the same.
The sea channel.
It's the same.
Okay.
It's the same. Well,
I thought that would be thicker.
let me see if I can find a profile. Somewhere I have a piece.
I do not see any problems, Maximus, to have beer with us. So
Well, this was like a big long beam, and they welded on. For some reason,
Yeah.
they welded on these pieces. So I just cut this out of it.
Mhm.
I got 2 chunks left, and I just cut these out. But
Yeah.
this is the
it's quite thick. It's about 5 mils, 4 mils, something like that.
yeah. It's I was trying to find somewhere I have a piece of that channel. Yeah, so the channel that I made the pan out of
So
was like,
it is a little bit thicker, a little bit.
but this is
Not much, but a little.
this is not the same. The piece I used was a little tiny bit wider than this. This is a different
Mhm.
piece. I can't
Yeah.
find it. I had an offcut though.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
You know how often I say that? I have that somewhere.
I had it the other day. It's like
Yeah, exactly.
on my floor here.
You know, actually today we were sitting together with Eva at the kitchen, and we're doing something, and then we need like pepper mill. We got like salt and pepper, like those battery-driven mills, right? And then we need like pepper one, and we look both around on the table where it used to stand,
Yeah.
and it was gone. I said, "What the fuck?" I did use it like yesterday I just put like some pepper on my plate, right? And put it back on the table. And I asked her, where did you put it? What did you do with it? She said, I haven't used it. And so where it is? We both looking at the table, but we just put it like exactly the way, like they were both equal, and it was like salt was standing first and the pepper was standing behind it. And from our point of view, it was like gone. It was only one little grinder. And then I said, if you guys didn't use it, I did use it. I haven't moved it. So where it is? Look at the table. There is gone. It's nothing. It's not standing in the kitchen plate or anywhere. Come on, you got to do something with it, right? No, I didn't touch it. So where it is? Why the fuck is only one grinder on the table? And then I go closer, and then boom, one after another. It was just hidden behind it.
Okay, so I found it. So this thing,
Yeah.
this one, I trimmed the end off because the end was kind of
Rough. Yeah.
gnarly and stuff. But this is the piece. So
Okay.
those two pieces right there are all made of this, right? So if you stack it up together,
Okay, that seems like similar.
it's basically the same width or same thickness, but this piece is just a little bit wider, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is cut it down across here, maybe a little shorter than this because these sides are a little higher than they need to be. But maybe cut like somewhere here. I'm gonna make some flat.
Deep skillet is also useful. Deeper skillet is also like useful.
Yeah. It's just
anyway
because it's so narrow.
The long
because
way.
It's so narrow, it's not as practical as like a wider.
Yeah, it is.
Higher sides, you know what I mean?
I believe even though you're gonna cut it lower, you're not gonna work from the side. As far as you got length this way, you're not gonna work with the spoon or whatever from this side, but from the long side. Anyway,
the thing is, I can make it whatever.
You're gonna always cut it later on.
However deep I want to make it, but. But yeah, this thing's great. I mean, it fits perfect on my wood stove. So, and if you take it like camping,
come on.
You know, it's just if it was
I just got a stupid idea. What if you just put it in the slope, so one side is much higher, and then you drop the egg at the top as this thing is hot, and it's gonna roll down, and end up on the plate, fried.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know it's stupid, but it just come into my head.
Well, I think all your grease is gonna run out too. All your fat.
You put the grease with the pencil or something like that. Not too much, not straight on, but just
a little butter stick, a little piece of butter,
or something like that. Yeah. If that's gonna be long enough, that will be enough time to fry the egg, I guess. That would be cool. Yeah, I don't know where it come from, but yeah, it just visualized in my head. Just rolling egg.
Yeah. You need a pretty good pan so it doesn't stick on there.
Or good seasoning.
Yeah. Like I cooked some eggs in that thing and they didn't stick, but there was like maybe one or two little small spots where they'd stick and you'd have to like
come on, it's
knock it off, you know.
It's actually totally different type of the steel what they use for pans. And
I mean pans are cast.
This is just yeah.
This is just scrap, right?
But it's still fun to use it, right? Lofer, you're getting awfully quiet. What's wrong with you?
I'm multitasking.
Okay. I slowly begin to worry about you. See, I telling you, if you open up another beer, that's gonna be more than 3 hours, and we already like 3:11. What? I live in Harlem about 8 years and exterior 3 overlapping a bit. Okay.
I live in Harlem, about 8 years, and Harlem, Washington. Besides the 30 other 10 millimeter sockets. Oh yeah.
That's the offcuts you
Besides, yeah.
bless you.
You always lose the most commonly used socket drivers, don't you? Things that you use most often, you always end up losing them. They fall down the back of the sofa, roll down the back of the van seat or something. They always go missing. What I find annoying is you can't buy a single individual piece that you've lost. You've got to buy the whole fucking set all over again.
Not often. There are some stuff, like for example, 10 milli sockets. You can buy it like 3-pack, three different 10 millis, one long one short one, and one like middle length in one set. Only 10.
Of course, the Americans and the Canadians work on the old imperial measurement, so they don't work on metric, do they? They still use Fahrenheit rather than centigrade.
That's why they don't lose 10 milli sockets. They don't have it. Right, Steve? Did you ever lose 10 milli socket?
Oh man.
You have
Probably.
10 milli sockets?
Yeah. 10 and 12. I mean, 10 and 12s are like the most common ones, I guess. But
We got 10 and 13, most common. Actually, when that's why I got those Fiat laying on the side, on the upper garage, because when you got like a flat screwdriver, 13 milli, 10 milli, and Omer, you can take this car apart with those tools. You don't need anything else.
sorry, I got my. I guess somebody just texting me.
No worries. Nature calling me. I'll be right back.
That's something I could add to my. I made my bottle openers as the double-headed bottle opener, but there's enough room there. I could put a 10 millimeter wrench on the bottom of this thing. That'd be kind of handy. Or put a 10 mil slot and a 12 mil slot on the axe here somewhere. Maybe a 10 mil slot here and a 12 mil down on the bottom.
What's going on here? They disappear. Burn. Okay. Netherlands. Netherlands? What about Netherlands? Okay, so gents, time-wise, we are 3:20. My beer is about to end. So, shall we say cheers for the last time tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lover, grab your glass and let's say cheers. So, it's 4:20 somewhere. Yeah, 3:20. Cheers, ladies and gents.
Cheers.
So, thank you very much for being with me tonight. Hope you got like at least a little bit of fun. Thank you guys for being with me. Lofer, Steve, awesome of your side. I enjoy your company as always. Peeps in the chat, have a good one, and I hope I'm gonna catch you on the next Saturday. So, cheers, peeps.
Cake time? Yeah. See you guys.
Take care.